Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. Thank you so much for joining me today and taking some time out of your day to spend crafting with me or just crafting along with me while I chat at you. Chat with you. Anyways, I hope everybody is doing well and enjoying all their moments. I've literally just stopped filming my live, so today is still, what is today? Today is Thursday. And so I'm filming ahead. I'm working on I just did my first live craft with me series that I'm starting. At this point in time, I'm doing it Thursdays at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That time may change. We'll see how it works. I want to know what works best for the majority of my friends here and that still also works with my schedule. The live craft with me, just to catch you up really quick, if you wanted to know a little bit more about that, what we're working on is a journal made out of an Aldi bag. I've never worked with an Aldi bag before, a paper bag. I was gifted them from my very good friend Kat from Creating with Kat here on YouTube. Thank you so much, Kat. Hi, Kat. And I just worked on putting the journal cover base together from the bag, cutting it apart and putting it together, and then started on some collaging. So I'll be doing more collaging off camera, and then next week, or this week actually, because you're watching this on Monday, on our live craft with me together, we will continue to work on that, doing some other techniques. I'm not sure yet which one will hit, but for today, I wanted to also play with these slides. I recently got a lot of these slides. Many of you may have already seen these in my live sale, which was Friday, June 13th, Friday the 13th, and I had a live sale there. So if you weren't able to check it out and you want to see what's on there, if you want to shop the replay, feel free to do so. Anything that I still have available, I will definitely sell it. But I have these slides, and I thought, what am I going to do with slides? I've never personally played with them. And since I had all my, like a whole bunch of mixed media stuff out on my desk, I thought this would be a great time to play with that. So these, well, first of all, I would like to stop saying so. Anyways, I bought these a while back from Hobby Lobby. I paid full price for them because I wanted inks so bad. I've never used them, and I've never opened them and played with them, you guys. I don't think, unless I opened one when I was showing you. I've never played with them yet. So it's like one of those things that I see people do all the time. I really want that product. I'm gonna get that product, and then once I have it, I'm like, oh my gosh, but I don't know what to do. So I'm going to dive in. I'm going to see what I can do. I have some tea dye re-inker here. I don't do a lot of tea dyeing. I'm not a big fan of the orangey look that it has for the ink pad. I'm not sure how it looks with these, but I thought I would just play around with this as well. So my little wallpaper, I buy these little wallpaper pieces from the Dollar Tree. They're mangled, so I'm not worried about them anymore. I can go ahead and just get all inky on it. So my plan is with these slides is to take the slide out, maybe? I want to take the slide out. How does it work? Some of them slide in, some of them slide out. I don't know. So I gotta figure that out first. Do I want to keep them in or out? I wanted to take them out. I think they do come out. I know a couple of them came out. Does it depend on how old they are? Maybe it wasn't supposed to come out. All right, well, let me see. I might be, oh, see? Oh, there, you just gotta get aggressive. Ooh, well, now I wonder if I want to flip that over and have a green one. I sure can do that, or I can have two pieces. Okay, I have now the film, which it looks like they are camping, or they're on a bridge. They're sightseeing. They're on a bridge and they're looking over. Oh, it's Niagara Falls. I know because I've been there. Oh my gosh, they're at Niagara Falls. Okay, so, oh, yep, there's Niagara Falls right there. Does it say that on here? No, but, whoops. Look at me, I'm just so aggressive. I want to take these out. So, let me see. Now, can I open these? I'll put those ones aside for a minute. Wouldn't it be funny if, as I'm opening these up, it ended up being my own trip to Niagara Falls when I was a kid? Because there's little kids in here. I wasn't actually a little kid. I want to say I was 13. Anyways, okay, can't get that one. Just get a little aggressive here. It's always harder when I'm on camera. I'm been put on the spot here. So if I try to move it like that, maybe. I want to get a few of these out because I want to do something else with those. And I want these open. Oh well, if I can only get a couple, just be happy with what I can get, right? Goodness gracious. So I can talk about the lives. I'm not the live sale. I can talk about my Craft With Me live. It went really well. I was so grateful and thankful for all my friends who were able to show up and hang out with me. I realized that, well, as I was gearing up for this, another channel that I love so much also does live sales and had just changed their live sale date from, they usually do it more in the evening or later in the afternoon, and they had changed it and started about an hour before my live chat, my live crafting chat was already scheduled to go on. So I realized that a lot of my friends are probably going to be watching the replay. So just want to say thank you to the friends that were able to show up, even if it was just to say hi. I so much appreciate that. I can't even tell you. It is a little bit nerve-wracking to do some things sometimes, just in the sense like, what if nobody shows up? But I still would have just been doing it because I'm gonna craft no matter what. Anyways, I don't know, all that to say, thank you so much. And if you watch the replay, thank you so much for that, because that also is huge. It really helps with the whole thing with here on YouTube, helping my channel to get more known, helping the algorithms, all that kind of stuff. And trust me, my friends, when I say I totally understand when you're shopping. And if things get moved and that you have to hit that shop, because if it's a sale, especially when it's clearance things or good prices or just items that you don't find in your area easily, I get it. Like I'd be over there too. And honestly, I would have been over there, and I did watch their replay, and there were a couple of things that I totally would have bought, but they sold out. So I won't have the option to do that. I couldn't leave my own craft life to go do it though. And you know what? It's just going to be that way because you can't, there's a lot of people out here, but there's doing different things. So we can't all be like, oh, here's my schedule. Here's my schedule. It just is going to happen. I think I am going to put a little bit of this wax paper out though. There we go. But it was a great fun. I had so much fun, as I always do, hanging out with my friends. I always wonder, like, if we were like IRL, which I now know means in real life, if we were in real life crafting, would I be able to craft and talk? Because I think I stop crafting when I'm talking anyways. Would I still be able to craft and talk, or would I be, just talking? I think it would be different because in real life, like we're used to chatting. We can use the chat thing to chat and the emails and texting and all that stuff. And I'm the only voice that I hear, and I'm the only voice that you're hearing while we're doing this together. So I feel like if we were in person, we'd all be chatting, and I don't think we would be getting much crafting done, at least for a day. So I always think like, oh, if I ever did one of these, like a retreat or some kind of thing where I met up with my friends someplace and we were crafting, I just feel like we should have like one solid day of just like, or not solid day. I don't know. I don't know if I can go a whole solid day without doing any kind of crafting or thrifting, but maybe like a whole solid time of, I'm going to put some of this gesso on here because I want to put inks on here. I think that's how you do it, right? I'm going to wet my brush first a little bit. Anyways, yeah, I just feel like we would be visiting a lot more. I know I would be. I'd be like, I can craft any day. Like, my friends are here. I think this first visit is just going to be like a hangout. Oh, that's like clear. It's clear gesso. I'm like, well, that's not covering anything up. Well, if you didn't know, my friends, you do now. Clear gesso is exactly that. It's clear. So let's put I have white here from the last messy stuff that I was doing. Let's try this one. Oh, it's thick. I had these open so long that day when I was playing with them that they were just thickening up. Okay, there we go. I just want to put some on this one. I don't know that I want all that red there. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I think it just depends on what you want to do. But I want to try some different things. I've never played with these before. What do you do with them? Do you just leave them shut? Do you open them up? Okay. Let's see here. And then I don't want like chunkies in there. Me and my sweet Maggie are the only chunkies allowed. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, we had to take her. She had her rabies shot was due, so we took her in. And dang it, I missed it by just a few days for her 5 years. So I had to restart all over with her 1 year. And then next year she can get her 3 year. And the thing that sucks the most about this is that she's a Rottweiler. So her shot this time, the 5 year one, would have probably lasted her the rest of her life. She is a Rottie. They're average, not always, but the average lifespan is between 10 to 12 years, I think. Actually, I think it's more closer to 8 to 10 years when I'm on the Rottweiler pages for other people that have Rotties, just because of the ailments that they get. They're a larger dog. That's what they say. The larger the dog, the shorter the life. So, well, we got in trouble because she was supposed to have lost weight, and she did. And then she gained weight again. It's not her fault. Like, we're the ones in charge of feeding her. So we put her on that diet food that they wanted us to, but she hated it so much. It was so gross. And I just thought, gosh, I know how I am. Like, I know I want to lose weight and I want to be healthy. But if I'm not enjoying my meals, like, what's the point? Like, I have to enjoy it somewhat. And she was not enjoying it at all. So we decided we would get her back on her food, cut out all the treats, and put her back on her food that she likes so that she can at least have something yummy. And we just cut it back to 1.5 cup in the morning and 1.5 a cup in the evening, which is normally what she would get anyways, but we were like over scooping our 1.5 cup thing. So we went back to making sure we were doing 1.5 cups, and then we slowly put in her treats that were good, like like she loves salads, so celery, carrots, things like that. And then I do buy like the freeze dried, made in the USA, only one ingredient, beef lung. So she'll get that, or the liver. That's probably where any calories are going to come in, is going to be on that and her regular dog food. But anyhow, so all that to say is she had lost a little bit of weight, but by the time we got to the vet, she had gained a little bit of weight back. So now she's back at 97 pounds. But I told the vet, I think it's her time of the month. You know, we always pack on a few more. She's like, Sandra, your dog's been fixed. So I was like, whatever. I'm going with it. So, but Maggie's in very good health and she's doing very exceptionally well. So the vet said, I mean, aside from that weight, like she's still, like she's moving around good. She's doing everything good. She goes, so, you know, I mean, it really is, it's quality of life for a dog because of their hips. So just keep that in mind. Like, all right. So that's what we shall do. She's the first and only dog that Jason and I have ever had as our family member without human family members living in the house with us, you know, meaning children and parents and things like that. So she, not Jason. So Maggie has, it's not that I didn't love all my fur family members. I've loved them all very much, but it was different because there was a lot of people in the house, you know, like there was kids. My dad lived with us for a really long time, for two different times in my life. Once he lived with us in the home, and then once he lived on our property for a little while, because he was never home. So he was always traveling for work. So he just had a travel trailer that he would just pull with him. So that always worked for him. Then, but still, he was around, and you know, he doesn't just sit in there when he's home. He come, you know, we all hang out, it's family. So whenever we had any furry family members, you know, there was other family members here. But Maggie's the first to have it all to herself. So that's why my children, my human children, say that Maggie's my favorite child. She's like, yeah, she's the favorite. I'm like, yeah, but she's the favorite to even you guys. So I'm like, sorry, you guys, that's Maggie's sofa. Can you please sit over here? And like when the kids come over there, they get mad. They're like, Maggie, move. No, you can't come up here. And I go, well, that's where she sits. So maybe you guys can get up and come over here on the other sofa, because I have a lot of sofa. There's a lot of room. I go, or you can let her share it with you. She just wants to snuggle. Okay, I'm gonna let those ones dry. I'm not gonna do anything with those ones. And then I'm going to give this a good wipe. There we go. And then I have my jars of water here. I'm gonna put my dirty. You're supposed to have two, right? That's what I'm learning. One for the dirty and one for the clean. And then when the dirty gets too dirty, you gotta switch it out. Okay. Stick that back on there. Give that a good screw, which I did not lubricate it with any of that Vaseline. I was a little nervous I wasn't going to be able to get it back open. But no worries. Okay, so there. That's nice and dry. So the thing is, gesso at least dries really fast, so that's a good thing. I don't know if it's going to dry fast enough for me. I may have to use my dryer on it. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and look at these ones. So I did bring over here all the sprays, and so I have Distress Oxide sprays in here, and then I also have the Distress Spritz in here, and these are the they have like that mica stuff in there. Let me see, what color would I like to do on this? Thinking I want to stay kind of vintagey. Which one's this one? Walnut stain. Ooh, that might be nice. This one's weathered wood. Oh, I bet that's going to be pretty too. So now I think you shake them like this, right? You kind of mix it up a little bit so I don't bust my, because those are metal balls in there, right? I don't want to bust my tip with the balls. Is that why I do it like this first? I think so. Give it a good swishy swish. So like get it moving, right? Oh, look at that. Do you know what that reminds me of? Oh, it's like magic water. It reminds me of those sensory things that I made with the kids where everything was like swirly, kind of almost, I was going to say lava lamp. It's not really a lava lamp. I wonder if I have my thing handy. Oh, I do. I'm going to go grab it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. You can tell me what it is. This thing here, see? And when you shake it up, all the stuff that's down there. And this was made with, what was it made with? I want to say, I don't know. Was there dish soap involved? Maybe. I know we use lots of the big different kinds of glitters, all the different sizes of the glitters that I have. We have some beads and things like that in there. Mine's dark, so I can't even see the beads. But anyways, look how my bottle has, like, it's caving in right there. I don't know what to do. We super glued the tops shut because we didn't want the kids, like, opening these up in the house. But I'm thinking I'm going to try and get that cap off somehow and put this in something different. But isn't it cool? Anyways, so many chunky beads and stuff like that. Before I knew to even use them on dangles, we made these. And I told the kids to do whatever they want. And they used tons of them and they just filled their bottles up. But it was fun. That's what this reminds me of, the way the swirling is going around. So this one, this walnut stain looks kind of looks like it has like a gold hint to it. So let's try. Are these dry? No, still wet. So while those are drying, I'm gonna do this here. I think I'm gonna squirt it just right here for a minute. Jason's working down here too, so I can tell he's trying to be quiet. But I know you guys are going to tell him just to do what he has to do. What are you working on? Jason? To the bounce house? Oh, he's working on some electric stuff. All right, so that's not picking right up on there. That's what I was thinking I needed this for. So we need, this feels like it's dry. Will it take? Or does that make a barrier? I don't know. I don't want to waste my ink here, so I do have some paper roll here. Let's see what that does. Was I not supposed to add water to it? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it was too wet. Okay. All right, we'll go in again. Try it without doing that. Oh, this weathered was like a blue. Oh, I used this one last time. Oh, I'm so confused. Okay. Let's try that one. That's pretty. All right, so that's the spritzing one. Now let's try something else. It's just gonna be, I need to get these plastics off better. I can't get my caps back on. I'll worry about that in a minute. I wanted to do one with the walnut stain though too. Just get that little button there. Just takes a second to clean it, right? Let's try another one. I'm almost thinking that I want to do a, maybe do one of the oxide ones. Let's try one of those. What color? Sorry, that's so loud. I always grab that walnut stain. It must be my favorite. Well, here's, this one's mustard seed. I sure wouldn't mind having a color. I've been pulling yellow for things a lot. Like every time I go to grab something, I'm grabbing yellow. So maybe I need to use some yellow. Letting my brain take control for a minute. I don't want to, because when I try to take control, it's just crazy. All right. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Let me put some down here too. Okay. So since that's the oxide, Distress Oxide, did I not clean that? I think I'm gonna try some water, a little bit of water. Actually, I'll let that set for just a second here. Let me try to get some of this up. Maybe what I'll do is go ahead and grab some of this up with some paper. Let's see, what do I have? I have some of this paper that I'm using for my live crafting with me over here to the side. I may use this in that journal, but I do have it here handy, so I'm going to use it to go ahead and soften up the ink. See what happens on this craft color. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. That's definitely going to be, whether it's this one or we do it together some more. We'll probably do some more together. I like it. I think that's a good jumping off spot. Oh, I'm going to get messy. I can't do it with gloves on, my friends. A lot of my friends here know. A lot of my friends here also cannot work with the gloves on. I know that. So I am one of those people. They just get in the way. Plus, when I'm done, when I go upstairs and if I can't get all the paint and the ink off, I just keep looking at my hands and remembering how much fun I had down in my craft room. So let's see. This one doesn't have enough on there, so let's try, let's go in, maybe I'll do the walnut stain with this one. Well, maybe I'll do it on this. This has got walnut stain, that's the spritz, Now I'll try a little bit of this. And then clean my my thing off there. And then add some water. Maybe I'll just drip my fingers in to the dirty water here. It's not that dirty. It's just got the white. I'll put some of that in there. Just give it a little flick. And we'll drop some down there. Okay. Instead of doing smushy, I wonder how this will work. Ooh, that looks like a little cheetah-y, doesn't it? I'm liking that. Okay. And then these ones that I couldn't open. Let's see what happens here. So I just wanted to play with some of these things to see like what's all the fun about, not the fun. How much fun are these? Why do people want them? Or I'm actually doing this before I even do the sell, so maybe nobody wants them. maybe I'm late to this one, but I kind of like that. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I really like that yellow. I think that's really pretty. Let's get some more water here. I'm just going to use my fingers. I'm going to use my fingers to make it moist. There we go. I think I grab enough that way. The sprayer, sometimes I hit that sprayer and it's too much. I feel like I just have a little bit more control with your fingers in your hands sometimes. We'll see. This is cool. I like that. I mean, like, honestly, I think just like that's fine. Okay, I'm going to be done with that one. Oops, let you dry. This one, I mean, it looks like a spotted mess, but let me see. Let me grab some of this yellow here. Maybe that'll work. A little more water right there. Mix that, mix that. Oh, yeah, I'm getting that more coffee, more of a dirtier kind of a look, like that. Okay. Yeah, slam it. I like that. Okay, what's the back of it look like? Oh, it's nice. It's getting all nice and inky. So there. All right, I'm gonna grab my dryer really quick and get this kind of dried up. All right, this might be a little bit noisy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and do it on camera though, because I know if you haven't done this before, I know for me, like I always wanted people to do it. I was like, I wish they would have just done it. I could turn my volume down. My heat tool is very old. It's from back in the day when I was doing embossing. I think I bought this from Stampin' Up! Or Close to My Heart or something like that. I want to get one of those newer ones that are shorter, and I think they're not as noisy. I love the way this looks like it's wood grain from that paint, the gesso. I have to read all the reviews though. I'm one of those people, like I find the one, I think I know what I want, but I have to read reviews. I love it when people post videos on their reviews so I can like hear it and see it before I make the commitment. That one's nice and dry, I think. I'm gonna dry this one for right now, where it's at. So maybe I don't mind the red coming through so much, but I will tell you, like, I love how that looks like a wood grain. I mean, that's cool how that picked that up. So knowing that, now I will be more mindful for my brush strokes. So you can probably see how I dried all this here. I think I can still wet it if I wanted to though, but I'm just gonna do it. I don't want it to, but I'm gonna see if it works. No, so that's so what I'm doing that for is now I can use this paper if it's dry. I can also use that in my journal if I want. Let me get this up, dry it a little bit. Get these ones, I think they're all dry. That one's not dry on the other side. This one, that's dry. Whoops, now it's wet. Yeah, now it's wet, a couple little spots. Let's just clean this up like that. We'll throw this, that's a nice piece to put in some scrap paper, isn't it? For the scraps. And I know I had a dry towel over here. Let me see, I just need one more hand. There we go. I just want to put these down and make sure they're dry. See, this one's wet on that side, and there's no ink. So this one's like only halfway done. I feel like I need to throw it up back up there. These ones though, I'm liking that. And so I have this one, and this one. And I still have these slides. So I feel like I can put the slides, if I can figure out how to get back in there, I can put it back in there, pick my favorite one. Where's that really pretty one with the Niagara Falls? Well, they all are. Are these all, oh, well, I grabbed them from one bunch. Well, this looks different. This is actually in front of a house. And this one, oh my gosh. Oh, it's a family. It looks like it's a summer day because there's somebody in a bikini, somebody else sitting down, hanging out, but it looks like it's indoors. So it's so interesting to try and see that stuff. I can put it back in there, but I'm actually thinking about doing something else with those. So now I have this slide. That's cute. And I don't know that I want to do anything else to this one. I'm really liking that wood grain look. Do you see what I'm saying? I do like that. I know I'm putting it off playing with these inks because I'm scared. I haven't done it before. So do I mix them up? Do I stir them? Let's read, make sure. It's water resistant. That's all it's going to tell me. It's $4.99 is what I paid for this at Hobby Lobby. I should put that at the bottom. I don't really care about that. I do want to remember what I paid for it though. This one I paid $8.49. Sometimes, you know, when you really, really want something, you just gotta go for it, right? And I think these will last a really long time. I mean, obviously, look how long they've lasted me so far. I haven't even opened them. And this one was $5.49. But I'm never going to learn how to play with them if I don't open these babies up and play. Let's start with the black. Okay. Oh, it's not a, I thought it was going to be more of a skinnier dropper. So I guess I can get my own kind of skinny dropper. Let's try something. Let me think about this just for a second. I had something over here. I don't think that's going to work. What did I have? This? I have this. It's not very skinny either. I wanted something. Oh, I wonder, will this needle work? Sneedle? I'm slurring my letters when I talk. Okay, let me see. Where do I set this? Just right here in case the ink comes off, then I still can play with it. Okay. Let's dip it in. Okay, it's not going to work how I thought I wanted it to. It's learning. This is learning. I do want to clean that needle off though. Okay, put the needle, where did I get that needle? Oh yeah. Yeah, look at this, all these needles I have to show you, side note. So when I bought all those beads, which if you've seen in my live sale that I just did, I made packs of beads. There was so many beads, and I was like, how many beads do you put in a pack for somebody to make, you know, like many charms if they wanted to. They're just so much fun to make, all the different charms and different things. So I put, oh my gosh, over 60 pieces. So like with beads, metal pieces, like little rings, little hooks, things like that you can do. But then there are all these needles. I don't even know what, like, I don't know what to do with these. Or do these, I guess you use these to help string your stuff, but I don't know. But there's all these needles. I got to figure out where to put them so I don't lose them. Okay, that's what I wanted to do, but that wasn't going to work. So I guess I'm going to try this. I'm going to take I'm going to take a spot of ink. I'm going to just drop it. Okay. There's nothing fun about that. Do I blow it with my blower? Do I do this? See this little thing? I cut it off. Oh, okay. I like that. Sorry for my head. Okay, that's cool. Oh yeah. Okay, I can do that. Let's do another spot of black. Another spot of black. Oh, I know. Can I put it here? And can I put water with it to make it more juicy? Okay. And then what I do? What do I do? Let me take my little stick here. And then oh, I better be careful. I get this stuff everywhere. I'm gonna be walking around polka dots. Oh, and then let me see about this dot. Let me see. So mainly what I'm learning here is that it is just another form of color and another way that I can add pretty things. Let me see. I'm not like jiving with those polka dots I just made. Where did my little tool go? I'm gonna get back in here, friends. Okay. Not my favorite thing, but more water. Make it more juicier. The juicier, the better. Just hit that a little bit more. Maybe that'll help there. I like that better. And then we'll move it around. Oh. And then learn when to say stop, right? I feel like I made a smush mess, but that's okay. It's still pretty cool. Maybe on this end it needs something now also. So maybe another drop here. Maybe some water and then a blow. I like blowing because it gives it more organic, like I feel like a more organic flow. But I don't know if I'm a very good blower. I'll have to get better, but I can definitely hyperventilate doing this, let me tell you. And I don't think there's a scent to this. Let me smell. No, so there's nothing wrong with like with the alcohol inks, I would have been able to smell that already. So there's the black, liking that. And I love it with the black and the yellow. So would this be with like a bumblebee thing? There you go. But it could go with anything, but I like that. That's pretty nifty. Like that. So if all my bumblebee charm packs didn't sell, because I didn't make myself one. I only made the ones I made. That was it. I didn't make myself one. I do have a few leftover beads, but not like the full pack that I made for that sell. So if they didn't all sell, which you'll know when you're watching this, but I don't know right now because today is Thursday and the sale is tomorrow, which is Friday. But you're watching this for your today. It's Monday, what is it? 14th, 15th, 16th, I think. The 16th? Yeah. So confusing. Okay. I feel like I'm always talking in riddles. Okay. All right. I like that. I think I'll stop with that one for a minute. And let's try gold. I just see how it's like kind of separated there. I feel like I need to move it. Let's see if we hear something hard in there. I don't hear anything. I don't hear any balls knocking the glass. Okay, maybe it's like nail polish and you just give it a spin. Did anybody ever tell you that? Like, don't shake it, you spin it. Something about the bubbles or the air bubbles or something? I don't know. Look at my nails. You can tell I know nothing about nail polish. I cannot wear nail polish. I want to. I wish I could have really pretty nails, but we're all colorful. I love them. I love other people's nails. I'm like, I love it, but I'm unable to do that. I'm way too messy with glues. It would just be a nightmare. Plus, I have other issues. Okay, let me try this. Okay, I kind of want to blow that a little bit. Oh, I need air in. Okay, I like that. That's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do that, I think, here and here. And then I'm gonna do it again in black, maybe. Maybe I'll start from this end and go that way. And then another one will start in the middle. Just to kind of do it. Okay, I'm gonna put the lid on that because I'm a little nervous. Oh, better drop a spot there though to play. There we go. And air, water, and air. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, my head's there. Lordy, I need air inside. Okay, what do I do with my ink? There it is, getting all, oh, what? Well, let's see what happens. Is the black gonna take over, or will it still be gold? Ooh, that's cool, I like that. Let's put it on this one. I know if I use a brush tip, it'll be better, but the only one I have is this over here is this gesso one. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Sorry. Different direction now. Hold on. That's pretty. Will that dry like that? I mean, I really liked this inking stuff that I did, but I got it on that side, and there's that side. All right. Okay, I need some more paper. How's that ink gonna look on this? Oh yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I like it. Okay. I think that's enough though for that paper. Where did that other paper go? Let's move these out of the way for a second and scoop some of this up. Okay. Like that. There we go. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. So I need to get, I feel like that little tiny spot of black right there is kind of weird. So I'm going to go back with some black. And then I'll play with the white in a minute. So was I supposed to do that with the black? Just because I didn't see that it needed to be mixed, but maybe it does. I don't know. Oh, that's a lot of black, Sandra. Settle down. Okay. Let's close that up for a second. Not sure what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, I like that better with like little circles. Okay. This is really a practice one, but it's still, just because I don't like it right now, doesn't mean I won't like it later. I like that side still. So I need this to dry. Let's dry that really quick. Doing this reminds me of, has anybody seen those little video clips where the husband is like trying to like cook a tortilla in on the pan, and he's like, oh, 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 and then the wife comes up, or the girlfriend, she comes up and she's like grabs it and flips it over, and he just looks at her like, what the heck? Okay, do you know what I'm talking about? Well, I did want to put some black on this a little bit too. I feel like I wanted to do that writing thing, like or it's kind of, but I'm not doing it very well with the black one. Let's see if I can try it again. We'll just do a little bit here. It's so fat. Okay. I think I'm just going to dry this. Okay, I've got to say I did like it before I put the black on, but you know, it's not done yet. We're not done yet. We have more we can throw on there. Let's try the white. Now, see how the white, it's really milky right here, really light. Looks like everything's settled down there. So I think it does need a mix. Need to get it more thicker. Mix up all that stuff that's settled down there. Does it say, it doesn't say to shake, does it? Light, fast, and waterproof pigmented ink, India ink holds a line without spreading, flows smooth without tip drying, non-clogging, non-toxic. It says nothing about mixing it up. But I bet you if I read a book on it or took a class on it or if I learned about the product, I'd know. I wouldn't have to be told this. And probably the majority of people back in the day, I don't think now in our junk journaling world, would usually know. They're like, oh yeah, I need to go get some more pigment ink. Like, I'm doing this thing. People are doing calligraphy or anything like that, or that stuff. This is how I learned how to cook too. I'm like, oh, okay, I have a few things here on the counter. Let's see, does it all go together? And we take a bite and we're like, nope, did not go together. Okay. I really want to practice one because I don't know what I'm doing with this white one. Okay, it does go off. It is a little bit nicer. So, do I want to do more scribble writing or do I want to do like a circle? Oh, you know, the black and yellow one could probably use a little bit of white. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll just do like, oh, look what I did. I don't want that black on there when I go back in. Okay, cross-contamination. This was expensive. I can't just be doing that with this stuff, can I? Oh, look at, I have a skin. Okay, I think I said that right. Is it actually a dropper? I can't tell. Oh, that's fat. It's not really showing up here the way I want. Okay, it got real quiet, didn't I? Blower, blower. Okay, I don't know how to use the white one, friends. I'm not liking it. At least not there. I'm not liking it. I mean, it's okay. I definitely needed to be brightened up. I just am not liking that one. Did I buy the wrong white one? This is the Bombay Dr. P.H. Martin's India ink. Did I buy the wrong one? Is there such thing as a wrong one? A better one? Maybe so I should be saying. Did I stir it up too much? Is that why? Who knows? Water. And interesting. Okay. Trying to breathe. Okay. I think like by itself, like right here, I'm not loving it, but I think after I look at this like on camera and I go to use it, I think I'll like that. And I can add more to it. Now that I'm re-looking at this one, I do like it. I think that's kind of fun. Got a couple of different ones here. Let's see. I'm going to, really quick here, just, I'm afraid, like this, I know it's ink. Will these be hard to open if I don't get these cleaned off good? Like they're all like that. I feel like they're all gonna like that because they connect down there. Right? Like watch. Yeah, it's gonna, yeah. Okay, stop wasting that time. If there's a good way to keep these together so that are closed so they also still work, please let me know. Anybody that knows, I would love that information. I don't want to learn the hard way. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna just pick up some of this, I think, here with this. It's not really showing up that much anyway, so I don't see why. There. All right, these are cool. I'm liking these. Oh, and then I have this white here. What happens? Just pretty much drowns out, or I guess it lightens up a little bit. I'm not loving my white, friends. I'm like asking you over and over because I can't hear your answer. I hope somebody puts it in the comments. Did I buy, is there a better white one that's more, oh, opaque? That's what I want. I want one that's really going to stand out. I need a paper towel. Yes, something that's dry. And we'll just get this all, I'm going to put that in there. And dry these up here like so. All right. So what have I made so far? I've made this one, which I really like it. Now that I'm all done closing everything up, I think this could have used a few little splotches of black ink or something on it. But I'm going to leave it as is because I wanted one without all the different crazy colors on there. I do like those ones. That's cool. Now I need to see about these shades, these pieces here. So with negatives, you know, like they have these little sharp pieces here. They're not so sharp. It's not like a weapon. But what do I want to do with these to incorporate them into something? If I put, I was thinking like making like not a collage, but kind of like a collaged piece that went all the way up, like a belly band or a cluster. But I just want more for a belly band. So to connect them together so that they don't destroy each other. This one doesn't have these cool pieces here. So let's see. Gosh dang it. Go like this. I mean, like in all honesty, like when these are in a book, I'm not going to be looking at the pictures. I mean, I just like that it's the slide. Do you know what I mean? Is that how you are? I was thinking if I just keep going up and up, then I can make like a cluster. The other thing is because it has all these little holes, what if we just put like little rings in them, or even a little string, and then it could be like a little flip. It can be that way, like long, like where it just hangs down. It can be, I think I would like it like this, at least right now, with like a little ring in there. Let me grab my little rings really quick and we'll try that. All right. Let's see. I want something that's easy to open and close. What are these? These ones are, I thought those ones are bought on accident. What are these, the same thing? Let's try these. Goodness gracious. Ooh. Okay. And then I need some pliers. Whoops, I need 2 pairs of these kind of pliers. There we go, found it 2. So this is definitely not a craft I could do every day because I know it's gonna take a lot of twisting and turning with my hands. Whoops. Hang on. Hang on. So, do they have the same amount of holes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on the outside one, and then we'll do this one like that. Am I gonna need 2? That's what I don't know at this moment in time. Oops. What the heck did I do? Okay, yes, I wanted to go the same way, but see, look it. I do need 2, don't I? Okay. All right, so be it. This is me real time doing a craft. Trust me, this is why I don't, it takes me forever. Okay, come on. Come on. Be nice, hands. There we go. So, let me see. Let me get this the right way because I have to fix that one. I should have just did that first. It goes like this. Stop it, girl. It's gonna go like this. Put it in there, and then I need to grab another one and put it on there. Will this work, or am I gonna need 3? Who knows? Then open this one. Goodness gracious. There's probably an easier way to do this. Please, if you know it, do it that way. If you don't know it, then read the comments because maybe somebody does and they're going to tell us. Oops. One of those pops you heard was my wrist. Okay, I did not spin that right, so that's all right. Still learning. And then this one. Gosh dang it. All right, open that back up. Take one of them off. Put that one on. Get in there. You must stay. Find the opening. I feel like this is one of those things where you want to look away, but you can't. Okay, I want to come in from the back, so I want to keep it on the front. There we go. Please let this work. If not, I have to do this again with one more ring, and I really don't know that I'll ever do these again. There we go. All right. Did that work? Much better. It's getting caught up on that thing right there. Maybe I should have went in one. Okay, so what I'm noticing definitely needs the 2 rings so that separates them. The other thing is I think I would do, well, you know, I can fix that. I can just clip that piece off. See, the ring is trying to go over and clip right there onto that. So yeah, easy fix, right? We just clip that little piece off right there so it doesn't have anything to do that to. I feel like that'll help. The same thing, I mean, if I go up here or down here, the same thing, I'm gonna need that off. That's kind of cute, even if it's just the 2, like just hanging on top on your page. So let me grab a journal I don't have over here. So here's the journal that we're working on the live craft with me's again back here. So if I was putting it on the page, you know, I could just hang it right off the, you know, like up here at the top and just kind of hang it. I can even hang it onto the side here so you see it. I think I do it on the inside or even on the bottom here. So a little piece, I guess. Let me put this inside here. Oh my gosh, I'm having little gas bubbles in my, not from my bottom part, from my top part, but from having lunch just now, and it hurt. So like it was in there and it was just like hanging off to the side just for some, you know, extra texture. Yeah, that's kind of cool, even in the front. So now I have a question for anybody who's used these. Do you do anything to seal them, or you just let them be as they are? I mean, like, I'm touching it. It's just slick. It's just nice. It's not like, I don't feel like I'm wrecking it. I'm wondering, like, it's a film strip. So like if I try to put like glossy accents on it, will it wreck? Oh, wait, you know what? There's one way to find out. Let's put glossy accents on one and see. Let's check it out. Who else wants to know? Is this, okay, I want to know. So will it wreck or will it not wreck? This is not, the scenery is not something that I'm like, I don't care if I wreck it up. Wreck it up? That's a lot of glossy accents there, Sandra. Okay. But I'm really not that great at putting this stuff on. And I get lots of little air bubbles everywhere because I can't see where it's landing. I don't want these little air bubbles in there. Pull that down. Oh, I'm dripping. I'm a dripper. Dang it. That's a wasteful drip. Not on that one. I don't know if you're going to wreck. Goodness gracious. All right. Definitely have enough. That's for sure. I didn't want it in these little holes. An easier thing might be for me just to punch, like, put little eyelets in there, punch little holes with my crocodile. So I just kind of want to touch that film. You know what I mean? Like sometimes how it will come off on a photo. It's the film the same way. Okay, it's warping it some though. Gosh, dang it, that was a mess. I have it everywhere. I'm gonna close that up for a minute. All right, now, since we have one here that doesn't have anything on it, I also didn't put any gesso on this. While we're, yeah, I'm not loving that. I think I wrecked it, and I've got air bubbles everywhere, so I'm gonna move that over. I don't even know what to put, where to put that. I have a box over here. Let me stick it over there, out of the way. Goodness gracious, everything's got glossy accents. That's hard to say. I'm gonna do this, this die right here. Let's see. I mean, it's an ink, right? So is it different than the other ink? Maybe. This is not waterproof, I don't think. Okay, and then we'll just add some water with this thing. Ooh, I like that one. Will it be orangey? The pad is kind of orangey, so I never use my tea, what was that called? Tea dye ink. Oh, I do like that. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. I'm just gonna let that one dry on its own without the heat gun and see what happens. All right, so I guess you won't know what it looks like then if I do that, will you? So I'm gonna dry it. All right, I don't know if you was able to see that smoke there, but I was cooking this thing good. All right, let me just damp it off. Ooh, that's warm, puppy. Okay, I like it. I mean, it's cool. It is cool. I do like this. I think that's fun. I think I've seen stuff like this before. These were fun to play with. I will say that. They were definitely fun to play with. Let's check them out on a different background so we can actually see them really quick, though. Finished pieces. They're wet. I don't want to wreck this paper, but it's going to have to happen. That one, that one. That one, that one. So these are cool because I feel like you get so many different things that you can do with a slide. Like, this is just a couple things that I'm just, oh no, that's wet, playing with here. And I need to get this inky mess up here. Move that. This is all dry, right? Yes, I think that's what I was cooking. Let me see if I'm in frame here. Scoot you in. There we go. All right, so after all of that, this is what I ended up with. This one right here, front and back. This one right here, this is the front and back because it's not folded yet, but isn't that cool? I love that one. This one, front and back. So I like this side better, but still, it was fun to play. Maybe I'll turn that one over. Well, it kind of looks like that one, doesn't it? And then this one, which also, so this is where you can see the white gesso, if you know it's white gesso, but it looks like the wood grain. I really like that. I really like that. That was cool. This is the black and white with, or the black and yellow with the white. I don't really love what I did there, but I think when it's folded over, it doesn't, I like it. I think altogether in one big splotch, it was not great. But what it taught me was that it's okay to do that on the creases, because now I will get the really pretty side as if it's going like off the page. So that's, you know, noted. Now I know. And then let's see, I got something fun over here to play with also. If I want to, I have this piece of paper that I can also fold and use, or I can tear little pieces off and use. This is that wax paper. And I have another piece of paper here that I was using on the side just to pick up my inky messes, which is always a great thing. We all know to do. And then here's my craft paper, the bag, what it's showing. All right, friends. I had a lot of fun doing this, so I think I'm going to clean my mess up and move on to something else, maybe like housework. And I guess I will just see you on the next video. I hope you enjoy all your moments. Have a nice day. Bye.